We're learning Perek Dal Halacha Ches in Hilchos Chanukah. The Rambam begins. B'mei Hazakono, when there's times of danger that the Goyim do not want us to have perform mitzvahs or they're anti-Semitic. Maniach Odom Ner Chanukah b'toich beisim b'fnim. You place the Ner Chanukah inside your house. Afilu yiniach al shulchanoi dayoim. It's enough even if it's on his table. Now let's go down to the Pirush. In the Pirush, my Mishnah cites Shabbos, Chav Alav and Beis, that the Goyim don't want you to do it. You can do it inside your house. And even if you put it on his table, it's okay. And so it has to be in his house where he lights it. Ner echod, one ner, mishtamish la'oiroi, a separate candle, because here till now he's doing it outside, so you don't need a shamish, because nobody's using the light. But inside the house, it's called a shamish. And if there was a medura, he doesn't need a second light. And if a person is of Adam Choshevu, he doesn't use a medura, and he needs ner acher. He shouldn't be mishtamish with the neighbors of Chanukah. Shulchan Aruch Paskins. B'shas hazakono, a person cannot keep mitzvahs. He has to do it on the table inside. He needs one ner to be act as the shamish. If there's a torch, he doesn't need that ner. Adam Choshev, they didn't use a torch for some reason, needed a ner. I guess the ner was more expensive than a torch. The Mishnah Berurah cites from the Eliyahu Rabbo. People aren't careful to place it less than Yutzvochim because they rely on the Mordcha that we do it inside. Because Shasa Sakono, they did it inside, so it shouldn't be lower than Yutzvochim. The Tur doesn't clarify, and he says there's no difference. It would seem that you would have to put it below 10 Tvochim. The Ramah says, since that today we light inside, and there's no hacker, there's no recognition that people who live outside, so it doesn't have to be the tevach, which is near the door. Still, people did it near the doorway. Mishnah Berurah says no more. Why? What's the reason? And a person should enter the house between two mitzvahs. Mishnah Berurah adds, today, somebody has a window which is near Rosh Hashanah, it's better to do it there. To be a heket of near Rosh Hashanah, and people will know about the nes, unless we know for sure there's people that it's dangerous. The Ramah says, if many in the house light, it's better that everybody do it in his own special place, rather than to put them all in one place, because then you can't tell how many candles are lit. But they should not light in a place where you usually put a light for illumination, because then people won't notice at all that it's Hanukkah. Today in Eretz Yisrael, there's no sakona, Baruch Hashem, to be light candles Hanukkah outside, and many do so, and they light it in the side of the house, which closes the doorway, which is close to the Rosh Hashanah outside, or on the outside of the courtyard, which is close to the Rosh Hashanah. But there are those who, even in Eretz Yisrael, light it inside, like it was in the time of Zakona. Shulchan Aruch in 673 says, you add another candle, the shamish, so that if you use the light, you shouldn't be over on using the light of Hanukkah. And you should be a bit distant or upper or lower from the other candles. Mishnah Berurah cites from Poskim that there's like one candle except for the candle that he puts on the table for light, because we're afraid of Ner Hanukkah. But somebody who has a candle on his table anyway, or today when we have illumination from electricity, you don't have to do a shamish. But the Magen Avraham adds, we light a shamish, because you should not utilize near the candles. Turn the page, because the oil comes from all of them together. Because if we're talking about the extra light or the Or Shamish Levad, then it has to be left separate. The Ramah says in our Medinas you don't add, you just put a shamish that you light it with, and that's even more correct. In other words, the one you use the candle itself that you lit with. Therefore, it's called a shomish because it serves the other neighbors, and you should make it longer than the others. That if he's going to use it, he can use just that one. The Mishnah Berurah explains he should put it at a distance from the other candles so people will recognize that how much he lit. Even if the house people in the house are many, you light because everyone is placing the neighbors separately. Everyone has to put the shomish by the candles, even if there's nair on the table, lest you come to use the nair's Chanukah. What there are more adds to put it to utilize the nair that you light with, because then you see it even more so to the people of the house that it's not for the nair's Chanukah. So is the din if he places it in a higher level or makes it lower a bit. It also helps because people know that he's not doing it as part of the candles, but rather as the shamish.